the surprise team in the NFC. Your best guess. I mean, and I guess the surprise teams, I'll just throw a few out at you. Commanders finished in last year. The Bears, as we all know, 3-14. The Rams, I got Cooper Kupp on the show tomorrow. A lot of folks believe they're toast with all those rookies in camp. They are toast. You think they are toast? Yeah. You do, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
and wow. I'm not laughing, disrespectfully. They're just so young. This is what happened. I mean, they won the Super Bowl. They sold out. They got a trophy.
Right.
But they're going to have to go through it now. But I know what you're asking about. And I know last time we talked, Seattle was one of my right now. Yes. Seattle and Detroit are my teams for this year in the NFC that I think are going to make noise.
Okay.
Major noise. But I'm going to give you a different team.
Okay.
In the NFC, I'm going to give you the Washington Commanders.
All righty. Okay.
Okay. And that's because, one, new ownership group has told you know how that goes.
Oh, yeah?
When your bosses and stuff are those kind of people and you come into the building and you feel supported, it's positive, all rolling in the same direction, no BS, that pays huge dividends down the road. And maybe you can quantify, maybe you can't, but that's huge. Eric Bieniemy. Eric is motivated. I talked to Eric this offseason. I know how he feels about this roster, and he feels offensively and what he can do with it.
Okay.
The players. He likes Sam Howell. They have a bevy of running backs. They got great skilled players. They have an improving up-and-coming offensive line. And they have a defense that was one of the best in the NFL in scoring defense last year, one of the best on third down. They can rush the passer. Got all those first-rounders on the defensive line. Drafted Emmanuel Forbes out of Mississippi State, who's the all-time leader in pick sixes in college football. Washington obviously always has a black cloud hanging over it because of all the other BS. This team, though, if Sam Howell can take that step and really gel with Eric and the kind of offense he wants to put in, and Eric kind of builds it around him and his strengths and some of the things he did early in his career at UNC, this team is going to shock. Because they've got talent galore, man. They really do.
Okay.
That team will shock.
And by the way, I love that you put the ownership thing up there first because that is real. I mean, we had Alex Smith on last year, and he, I know your colleague at ESPN, he what he said kind of, got aggregated, as they say, clanked around, saying that the ownership, misdeeds absolutely distracted in the locker room. They came in, they messed with everybody's minds. And the fact that that's now gone, and Ron Rivera is still there, and he's as good as they come. That does count for a lot. It really, really does. There's no doubt.
Can you imagine in the locker room here at training camp? Imagine seeing Magic Johnson walk in the locker room out on the field. Like how that would make you feel? Like you feel so damn inspired. Like you'd be like, "This is Magic freaking Johnson," and he's our owner. Of course, that's going to make everybody feel good. And Josh Harris is a proven owner.
Yeah.
NBA proven owner.
Yeah. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.